What's up guys, JV2017 here, and I'm bringing you a new Fallout 4 tips and tricks video. And this time we're exploring another spooky place in the Commonwealth called the Museum of Witchcraft, which actually exists in real life. Bethesda modeled everything from the appearance of the museum to the positions and poses of the mannequins on the inside, which is pretty cool. The only thing that's different is what's lurking inside, and we're going to discover what exactly that is in this video. The museum is located in the northeastern part of the map, way up there near Salem, and of course it makes sense that it's near Salem because of course you guys know the Salem witch trials, those were a thing in Massachusetts, and that's why there is a Museum of Witchcraft in the first place, so obviously it would make sense. It's in the upper eastern part of the map near Salem, and of course when you come up to it, it does look very spooky. I advise if you really want kind of the spooky experience to come here later in the night, kind of like dawn or, late at night. That's pretty much when I came. You can see it's very dark and kind of spooky looking. There's a little bit of fog sometimes when you come here. If you're lucky enough to get the foggy weather effect here, it's very cool as well. But you're not able to go in the front, so you're gonna have to go around the side, and you'll see that it gives you a quest prompt the first time that you come here to investigate this body, and you'll find a holotape there that you can listen to, and that kind of directs you, gives you some backstory about what happened here, why is there this dead body, what's inside, all of that. It'll also start the side quest Devil's Due. As you can see on the screen, this is to listen to the holotape and then go inside of the museum. And the entrance, instead of the front door, is going to be kind of this cellar door entrance to the basement right here. Now, once you're inside, you're pretty much led through a gauntlet of kind of spookiness. I mean, you're in this basement, it's kind of empty, and you hear this rumbling, and it seems like some kind of creature is in here, and that's the case. You'll find that towards the end of this area. And so there's a lot of kind of locked boxes and whatnot that you can go through in here. And I chose, you'll see here that I turned on my flashlight, but honestly, I like it better going through here without the flashlight. It kind of adds to the effect there. So once you come across this area, you'll see this gunner body. There's plenty of gunners dead inside of here, and you'll learn why in just a little bit here. But this body is basically being, drug away by some kind of something, and that's what we're gonna discover here. And so this is obviously very spooky, and the first time I came in here, I gotta tell you, it was very spooky. And as you move through here, I suggest that you put away your weapon, holster it by holding R on PC, X on, Xbox, or square on PlayStation 4, and really just kind of take in what's in here. It's really cool. It reminds me, the environment reminds me of Amnesia almost, how creepy it is. And I think we can thank the level design basically by Bethesda putting all these objects in here, all the sound effects, like there was a weird sound effect right there and then a body fell. That was obviously very creepy. And then these mannequins are also really weird. Like I said, they're purposely placed here like they are in the real museum. I don't know if these mannequins are supposed to be in the basement because that seems a little bit weird, but it is very spooky to go through here. And these lanterns, again, really remind me of Amnesia. But once you get to this point, up the stairs to the second level, actually this would be the first level, so now you're on the first level, I would highly advise you pick up the missile and missile launcher there because you'll need it for the enemy you're about to face. This creature in here that's lurking around, dragging bodies, killing gunners, you will need kind of a bigger weapon in order to take it down. And so right here, here's another example of a weird scene. It kind of reminds me of BioShock even, with these mannequins kind of set up in such a way as to imply something. Maybe there was some kind of speaker there before. I'm not really sure what the story is behind that. Also, there's a lot of chalkboards in here. You'll notice some chalkboards, and that kind of makes me think that something was being taught here at some point, perhaps a school or some kind of class or something. But something interesting also in here is a Grognak magazine. So you're not just coming here for the spookiness, you can come here and get the Grognak magazine. But what you'll find when you turn around is a Deathclaw. That is what has been lurking around in here, and it's leveled. So I wouldn't say you need to be a certain level to come here necessarily. You need to be a level that you can handle this Deathclaw. That's absolutely a prerequisite. Again, it will level with your character. I'm using a level 50 character right here, and so that's why it's a Savage Deathclaw. So even as a level 50, this Deathclaw spawn is a 61, which is quite a challenge in and of itself. As you can tell, I pretty much hightailed it back here initially after shooting my my rocket, which really didn't do a ton of damage. I guess it's because I didn't get like a direct shot on it. Fortunately, I was able to kind of hang back and take my time, make sure that all of my shots connected with the Deathclaw, and I was able to get him down pretty easily in that way. He kind of got caught, as you were able to tell there, but also he can easily lunge at you. So just make sure you make that distance between you and the Deathclaw, and you should be fine. Even though this is a very small confined space, you can always run back to where you were. As you can tell, he just lunged at me and almost killed me. I had just enough action points to finish him off, and then with another bullet, and boom, the Deathclaw was dead. And so it's not impossible, but it is a little bit of a challenge, especially if you don't have the best weapons. But I would definitely come here when you're ready to face a Deathclaw. So towards the objective marker for the quest, you'll find this steamer trunker. I totally, advise that you guys see what's in here. It depends on your level what you'll find, but you'll find some nice ammo and maybe like a 44 pistol like I found there. That's a pretty nice find. And also you'll find more dead gunners and these cracked eggs. These are all Deathclaw eggs, and you'll finally find by picking up the objective there, the holotape for Sergeant Lee, that the gunners found what they were looking for. They were looking for a pristine Deathclaw egg, which is something you want to pick up and bring with you. They found it, however, they were tracked down by the very Deathclaw they stole the egg from, which is just so bad. And so obviously they paid the price for that. And then you'll find out that, of course, there was someone who was wanting this egg that hired the gunners in the first place. And so your objective at this point is either to bring the egg to whoever hired the gunners in the first place and collect the reward that the gunners were supposed to get, or you can return it to the Deathclaw nest where, it was actually stolen from. Both of the locations for those choices are marked on the map, and this is the location for returning the egg. Now, there's a perfect way to do this, and I'm going to explain. So the reward you get for bringing it back to the Deathclaw, in theory, is the Deathclaw gauntlet that's just laying on the ground. This is a friendly Deathclaw. It won't attack you, so you don't have to worry. But the perfect way to do this is to bring the egg. Don't give it back to the Deathclaw. Don't put it in the nest like you saw me do, but instead grab that Deathclaw gauntlet on the ground. It's a free Deathclaw gauntlet. That's kind of the reward for coming here. Next, don't run out of the area. Fast travel out. If you run out, then this Deathclaw will attack you since you still have the egg. So fast travel to Diamond City. That's where the other objective marker is for this choice. So grab the Deathclaw gauntlet, fast travel to, obviously, Diamond City Market, and bring the egg to Wellingham. And you can pretty much persuade him to give you more caps, but the baseline is 200 caps. Then if you have charisma, you can bump him up 100 caps per, rank of persuasion of charisma. So really, you can cash out with a bunch of caps if you do it in this way, and also get your Deathclaw gauntlet. That's pretty much all there is to the Museum of Witchcraft. So I'd like to know, after watching this video, are you going to go and explore the museum? Is this something you've already done? The game has been out for quite a while, but I do like re-exploring and, for the first time for a lot of you, exploring these places for the first time and sharing them with you. And do you think that this is one of the creepier places in the game? I definitely think it is, and it is on purpose. They really did set up this scenario for us to walk through, hear these noises, really see what's in here, and boom, it's a giant Deathclaw. And usually that's pretty much a challenging enemy to face in the game. So I'd like to know all of your thoughts in the comments section below. Alright guys, today we explored the Museum of Witchcraft in Fallout 4, and next time we'll cover more Fallout on my channel, so stay tuned for Fallout 4 tips and tricks videos. If you learned something new, remember to hit that like button, I would really appreciate it, and don't forget to subscribe for more unique weapon guides, build guides, and general tips and tricks videos. Talk to you guys next time. Peace.